Helmy, thank you very much for being here today and for taking the time for this short interview.
Thank you for organizing this meeting, and I'm really looking forward to engage and hear what are the news at the World Future Council and what we can do together.
Yes, thank you. So you're the CEO of SEKEM, you greened the desert in Egypt, and you're also a councillor of the World Future Council and a co-founder of the Future Economy Forum. So welcome, it's a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
We have seen an increase in storms, floods and drought this year. Young people are demanding urgent action to end the climate chaos. The UN climate conference will start in 1 week. What are your hopes for this year's COP in Egypt?
I hope that the focus will be on solutions, practical solutions, and there are so many out there, so there is no need to search at the moment for research or new ideas. We have existing ideas which could make a contribution, and in particular, of course, I hope that we can put agriculture on the agenda of the negotiations, because agriculture is from the one side a big part of the problem, of course, over the last 200 years, but it's also potentially the biggest savior of climate change by this huge potential of carbon sequestration in soils and trees and avoidance of methane through compost making and so on. So we really hope that with our example we will be able to establish a case for agriculture as part of the solution, and for farmers, the climate heroes, a kind of an incentive or a payment through agricultural carbon credits for their ecosystem services.
Talking about future plans and future solutions, you are convening shortly a new economy forum focusing on solutions, where the World Future Council is also a partner. What shall be achieved with this forum, and which solutions shall be promoted?
This Future Economy Forum is a platform for movements trying to find solutions, different movements trying to find solutions for climate change. And so we have as partners, beside the World Future Council, the Club of Rome, the International Federation of Organic Agricultural Movements, the Biodynamic Federation, Demeter International, Regeneration International, the Global Alliance on Banking on Values, and many other movements from all over the world, like the Commonwealth Economy from Christian Felber, or Catalyst 2030, movement of NGOs from the South providing solutions for people from the South, or for example, of course, also every company involved in B Corp, Systema B, and trying to engage in the climate question with real footprinting, real offsetting, real reductions of CO2 emissions. And yeah, on this forum, having all these partners together, we want to promote these ideas, these solutions to other partners from Egypt, from all over the world. Companies and NGOs coming to COP will be invited, will come and share and join, and we hope that we can spread the news, and we hope that some of these solutions can also be prototyped then in other continents, in other countries, through other organizations, so that we will see more and more practical solutions all over the world.
Yeah, as you know, that is also an approach that the World Future Council is following, to look for the best solutions to our current challenges. And together with the World Future Council, you, for example, work to prevent and reduce desertification. Not tackling land degradation means accepting humanitarian disasters. And by reversing desertification, we can help build peace, food security, and a safe future for millions of people. So can you maybe give us an example where desertification is effectively prevented?
I mean, I know our own example. There are many other examples all over the world, and this is really needed because we lose every second, every minute, huge areas of land to desertification. But at the same time, a project like our Greening the Desert project, for example, in the Libyan desert, which is part of the Sahara, we prove that it's possible to reclaim desert, to return sand into fertile soil, which can produce food, And in a country like ours, where we have to import 50% of our food, we have to improve food security and self-sufficiency, this is an example which hopefully will find many followers. And it means, of course, regenerative agriculture, biodynamic agriculture, organic agriculture are also good examples how you can do this in a sustainable way. But at the same time, it's also about management of scarce water resources, and of course it's also sequestering carbon in the soils and in the trees of this desert land reclamation projects. So what we want to prove with this model of greening the desert, that it's possible, that everyone can make it, and that it's also visible, economically visible, and by generating agricultural carbon credits, it's even possible to produce organic food at prices of conventional markets, and by improving the income of farmers through agricultural carbon credits, improve their livelihoods, which is a big issue and challenge for many farmers in our continent, and have a huge impact on climate change by potentially saving 50% of Egypt's emissions. In Egypt, we have 7 million smallholding farmers, as in many other African countries. These smallholding farmers working on a hectare or two and having real big problems to survive on these small areas, to produce healthy food, to get incomes, to sustain their livelihoods. Through this new biodynamic, organic or regenerative agricultural practices can potentially improve their livelihoods, because by sequestering up to 20, 22, 25, 30 tons per hectare, they get an additional income which is far higher than the crop income they have from agricultural carbon credits. And so we upscaled the last 2 years from our own project prototype to 2,000 smallholding farmers in Egypt, and we could prove that they have a better livelihood, that they produce organic food for conventional prices, and that they sequester 100,000 tons of CO2. And hopefully at COP27 we will be able to announce a next phase where we will upscale to 40,000 farmers and then sequester 1.5 million tons, improving again their livelihoods and contributing to Egypt's food security. So we are trying also to use this platform of COP27 for this announcement and for this inspiring model, which hopefully other countries can then take over.
Wow, impressive numbers. Thank you very much for your inspiring input, and I wish you good luck with the forum. Thank you.
Thank you very much.